Welcome back to Embers and Intentions. I'm Sonia, the founder and creator, and I'm so thankful that you're joining me for today's reflection. When you join me here for these daily reflections, I know that you are using one of your most precious commodities, your time. Time is truly our one item that is finite. We cannot make more of it, we cannot get it back, and we can't do anything to buy it back. Our time is limited. With that in mind, one of the biggest things we can do to ensure we are living the life we want, nurturing the embers of our lives and our families, is to create boundaries around our time. I've mentioned before how important it is when we are nurturing our embers to make every possible effort to set a date with ourselves in our calendar and make sure we honor that time as though it is an important business meeting. Because truly it is. It's what is going to help us keep moving forward toward the dreams and life we want. Guarding the time you are setting aside for that is worth it. Turn to today's notes page in your Embers and Intentions journal. Once you have that, please also open up your current calendar so you can see what all is on your schedule for the coming week or month. Take a minute to get that all ready now. Thank you for getting all of those things together. Now, using your journaling page and planner together, take a look at your schedule and determine where you are spending the majority of your time. Look at your schedule from a place of open-minded honesty. Write down where the vast majority of your time is spent, and then quietly reflect on how that makes you feel about the use of your time in this category. Great work. I know for many of us that major time block will be filled in with our job, spending 40 hours a week to earn an income to provide the type of life we have chosen. For me, this doesn't always feel good, but for this season of our lives, that is where I need to be. When I reflect on spending 40 hours a week away from caring for my kids, home, and everything in between, it feels, well, crappy. I had been a stay-at-home mom for 14 years when we needed to make this shift. While I know it is only temporary and I will be back home hopefully within the next year, it doesn't make this precious time I spend in an office feel any better. My heart is always at home. What did you discover about your time? Was there a positive aspect or negative aspect surrounding how you spend the majority of your time? What emotions does it bring up for you? Now, knowing that most of us can't change that major time block, let's see if we can come up with a way to fill our cup still with those moments that we feel we are losing right now. In your journal, let's reflect on how we can make the most of our time that is available to us to fill our cup. Alternate between looking at your schedule and the reflection of how you want to be spending your time. Look for time blocks where you can work on adding in those elements that fill your cup with the time that is still available for you. For example, I mentioned earlier that I really miss being able to take care of my family the way that I want to. I started adding a time block on the weekends where I batch cook at least 2 meals for the coming week. This allows me to free up some kitchen time so we can spend more quality time together. I've also insisted on adding back dinner time at the table now that baseball season is coming to an end. My boys were a little confused since over the last 3 months, the vast majority of our meals have been grab and go or picnic at the ballpark style. Let me tell you though, that first family meal at the table, it felt so good. I could have cried. We went around the table and expressed gratitude. The kids complimented the meal and I even made fresh baked bread. It was special. I made the most of the time I had in that moment. How can you do the same in your life? What can you do to fill your cup and use the time you have to its best potential? Go ahead and reflect on that now. Great work. One last thing for today. As you look at your schedule, are there things that are filling in too much time or things you feel aren't worth the time that they are being given. Sometimes we can outsource these tasks. I pay my son $1 per load of laundry that is washed and dried and waiting for me to fold when I get home from work. Outsourcing it to him was a better use of my time. Ordering groceries online and simply picking them up after work one day of the week is a better use of my time than physically going through the grocery store right now. I've also found that I spend less money when I don't stroll through the store, so that is a win-win for me. Is there anything that you could be outsourcing to others? Or is there something on your schedule that needs to be removed completely? Events, meetings, or gatherings that aren't fulfilling the purpose you had originally set out to achieve. If this is the case, know that it's okay to let things go. I want to encourage you to fill your time with those people and things that matter most to you. And of course, a healthy dose of self-care because you matter. Please take the time to ensure you spend some quality time on yourself and your dreams this week. I'll see you again tomorrow for another daily reflection.